So for conflict, a society that is based on conflict will not be stable. That is the point. And that means one group might be ruling over for a long period of time. That is what instability will bring about. That is what conflict will bring about. Because at the end of it all, the most powerful in that group will rule until another powerful one comes and take over.
That's for conflict.
That is conflict. Do you get what I'm talking about here? A society built or based on conflict will not be stable. And it will mean that certain group that is so powerful will continue to rule until another group that is more powerful than that group rules. There's no consensus, there's no agreement, there's no share of ideas.
Consensus is about groups agreeing.
Agreeing.
Okay, I thought it was like individuals.
Groups, individuals are made up of group.
Yes. So
the combination of individuals make a group.
So conflict is not agreeing, like
they do not agree on wealth, power, and status.
Yes.
I think it's clear.
Yes.
Now, this means that there are some. Okay, so that's about consensus and conflict. So I wrote, however, since interpretivists are only interested. So basically, we talked about it before. I said interpretivists, they don't have interest in whatever happens with society. Their interest is in the individual. So conflict or consensus does not concern them. That is what I wrote here.
Okay.
Do you get it? But most of the time, interpretivists are criticized. Why are they criticized? They are criticized because people feel they don't see the bigger version of what happens in the society. You can't just focus on individuals.
Okay.
They are supposed to also check about the society. So leaving the society and focusing on the individual makes you not to have awareness about what happens in the society. So you are so focused on one aspect, leaving the other variable, which is not fine. So that's the criticism about interpretivists. I think that is clear. So because we are talking about consensus and conflict, we need to talk about consensus. And when we talk about consensus, the main sociological perspective of consensus is functionalism. The main sociological perspective of consensus is about functionalism. Why? So here I wrote about functionalism. I wrote, it is a sociological perspective based on the belief that all aspects of a society serve a purpose, which is important for the long-term survival of the society. So for functionalism, it is a sociological perspective that believes that each institution in the society has a role to perform, has a role to play for the long-term survival of the society. Because if the society is able to survive, it means there's consensus in the society. Do you get it? So each individual, each institution must perform their role to make the society function. So a functioning society is a society that will have consensus, that is stable. Do you get the point there?
Yes.
So functionalists believe that for functionalists, they believe that if each institution performs their roles, the society will be a better place. So what are those things that they do say? For example, the function of the school is to give young people the skills needed to work, which help the economy. Look at what they say about school now. They believe that it is a function of the school to give students skills that would help them to work in the society. So you see, they will be able to help the society if they are skilled. And these skills must come from the school. So the school must perform their function of giving skills to students to be able to perform well in the society.
Yes.
This is how functionalists, this is how they operate and what they believe on. The second point, the function of the families is to socialize children into norms of the society and the norms and values of the society. So for functionalists, they believe that primary socialization comes from the family. So it is the family. Most of the time we say, in Africa they used to say, or even Nigeria, they say, charity begins at home. So being a good boy or being a good girl starts from your family. So if you are being trained well at home, you will behave well in school, you will behave well in the society. So that's how functionalists sees the family, that it's the role of the family to ensure that the kids or the children are taught the values and the norms of the society. Because if they are taught the values and norms of the society, they will behave, they will understand how the society works.
Yes.
How the society works.
So
Is
it
it
all
clear?
begins with the family.
The function.
Yes.
And the third one I wrote is the function of prisons. You know prisons, right? The function of prisons is to remove temporarily from society people who do not keep laws. As a result, they upset the smooth running of the society. So, functionalists believe that the prison is not just a permanent place to keep people, but you just have to take them away from the society because they are causing interference in the society. Until they understand the importance of being in the society, do not return them. Do you understand? So
Yes.
the prison must perform its role to make the society also a better place. This is about functionalists. Is it clear?
Yes.